Welcome, welcome, Super Buddies Forever family. It's Mama Wendy from Super Buddies Forever. Gonna take us back to where it all started. My Barbie dolls. I collected them when I was very young. I started when I was a kid. I absolutely loved Barbie dolls and was ferociously passionate about them, especially making them stuff. So in time, of course, you kind of grow out of it a little bit, but when I was about 16, I decided I was going to start collecting more dolls and keeping them and not playing with them. So some of my, where's my first? I collected, where is she? Oh, she's up here. That would be her. She was the first one I bought for collecting. Gosh, that would have been in the 80s when I was in high school. And then some other ones that were in the beginning were this. I think she was Maxie and her boyfriend, and I just thought he was so neat because he had hair. He was one of the first ones with hair, real hair instead of the plastic formed hair. And then I loved her because she had her beautiful little lace stockings and white boots. And that was it. So then I was about 18. Me and my mom had disagreements about my building, obviously, and we had a scuttlebutt. And anyway, later, when I was about 18, she said, you know, I've seen this gorgeous, gorgeous Barbie doll, and I wish I'd gotten it for you to make up for that time. And I said, go for it. So she got me this one in 1989. It's the Happy Holidays series. And from then on, in all of my life since, every year, she has bought me every single Barbie doll to date of the Christmas series. We even went the other day, or about a week ago, and she picked up the one for this year, which is so cute. Now, I didn't have the 1989, or no, this was 89, so this was 88. I did have to backtrack for that. She's really quite plain. She is an international box, so I didn't pay as much as they were at the time, and I didn't have the internet then, so I got that from a Barbie magazine in the things in the back where they sell stuff, so it was very funny. I love that story. That's what I love about a lot of these, because they have stories behind them. So the ad said something like, if you can't sleep, call me anytime, and I'm an insomniac. So I called, paid the money, got the doll. Tis should be the joy of my series. I tend to like bigger dresses. I absolutely at a time love the wedding dresses. I still do love the wedding ones. I think they're quite fascinating. This one has a fine memory. That was from my little brother. He got that for me, and he's gone now, so I get to enjoy that forever, reminding myself that he got me that. Cute. This one is probably my favorite of all the wedding ones. She has got everything. She's got the shoes, she's got the garter belt, she's got the crinoline underneath, she's off-white. Love her. And of course you can see my big dress styled. Yeah, so I think in my 20s I got these three, which were pretty spectacular at the time. Red hair, dark hair, well, brunette, redhead, and blonde. Their dresses were fabulous and extra. I forget what they're called. They sold them on TV. I can't believe I got them, but I did. They were expensive at the time because they were so new, because they had eyelashes. All of them had eyelashes, and their clothes have real clips and zippers and things like that. So that was probably the biggest expenditure at that time of my Barbie doll collection. Otherwise, I mostly just get things I like and things I'm attracted to and things that have sentimental value. Of course, she's a remake, so I wanted to show that. Dresses. Love the dresses. It's like Gone with the Wind. One of the Queen style Elizabethan, don't know. This purple one I liked just because the purple was so beautiful. Cinderella and the Prince, who was my absolute favorite fairy tale when I was younger. I always dreamed of her being her. This one's kind of neat because you can flip it the other way and if it turns into her ball gown, it's all reversible. The Prince with the slipper. Don't we all love shoes? And then we got Happy Birthdays. Haven't collected a lot of those, but I definitely have a few. This one again is from my brother from long ago, so that one I adore. And let's see, then we have the Twilight series. My husband, when we first met, told me about the Twilight movie. didn't know how much I love vampire stories, and he ended up starting with the books. And then it became kind of fun for him to join in. And each year, birthdays, holidays, Christmas, him and Gracie got me most of these. And it's the entire series. Jacob was cool. He was kind of more muscular than any Barbie at the time, male. And he had a tattoo, so that looks pretty cool. I love all of them, especially with their strange colored eyes. The vampire eyes. And all to the wedding. And this one is super special memories, because this was bought from a very dear friend, Santa. And I lost this very good best friend who was also my father figure recently. You'll see I dedicated the beach video to him. He had been chatting with me throughout all of me beginning this process of doll building. So it's really sweet and awesome that I have that memory of him. I got just a few Monster Highs. That's my first, so I keep that up there. That one just happened to be an extra I got for Gracie, and then someone got her one, so we ended up putting that up here. Same with Invisibility. I bought her one for Christmas, and she ended up buying one herself. Couldn't talk her out of it, so we keep the double up there. Over there, quickly, of course, I can't have a doll collection without Wendy from Peter Pan. Our most recent ones for when I was going to do a Barbie house. I was going to use them. They're just there. And then we can go over here. Again, now here's where I just get things I like or were different at the time. I love that Becky. My friend Tina got me that long ago because she had the wheelchair. That was so neat, which is kind of cool because now we have Finnegan and Monster High. This Christy, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love everything about her face. Instead of just a Barbie turned a different color skin, she is just beautifully redone. Her straight hair, her green, everything I love about it. The darker skin, it's beautiful. Then I have a Kelly. I just try to have one of each, excuse me, of each the size, just to kind of in honor of them all. This one was a mommy surprise, which was not Mattel and was cheap, but there was controversy back in the day because she had little babies in her little belly, and you could turn it and it would wah the first time, and I didn't know that, and I didn't hear it, and then you'd find out what gender they were. So that was just really neat. This one Alex got me last year, I believe. It's a remake, re-release, similar to the first Barbie I ever had when I was 5 years old. The Superstar Barbie from the 70s. It is my hope and dream that one day I will get a real one, even if it's the remade one, but with the whole long dress and the boa. So that's a fine memory. This is, who is she? I forget her name. She is another pregnant one, Midge and Baby. My mom got me that when I got pregnant with Grace. So that's a wonderful memory from there. And Gracie has one too. Not this one, but another pregnant doll. Or one with baby she has. So isn't that just the sweetest? And then we got, these ones are just things I liked. Oh, and I did not clean up. Here again is another beautiful African American one. It's just stunning. I think that was an Avon doll. If I remember correctly, I got that out of Bazaar. Winter Splendor. I'm not sure, but I got it definitely out of Bazaar. CK, just thought that was totally, totally different with the jeans look. Of course, these were all bought since I was 18, so some are pretty old. Kelly, cute because she's just Kelly. Skipper, when she was, I don't even make Skipper anymore, it's Chelsea now, right? Just interesting to go from the different times. And then what we got up here, Shakira. She was just fascinating because she was different. I don't think she is Mattel. She had a belly button at the time and a little bit wider hips. And, you know, she shakes her hips. I liked her outfit. She was cool. You can see why I love Monster High so much now, because I really get a kick out of the outfits. Rapunzel. She has a clip right there. Her hair is not that long, but the idea that it was in a big dress, of course, darling to me. This one came all the way from Mexico from my brother, and who would have been my sister-in-law had they been able to get married. Very, very special because we all know I love Zarapis. I love her sombrero, her dress details, that she came straight from Mexico, and that they did everything to carefully carry her on the airplane home to give her to me. That one's super, super special. This one of the world, Dolls of the World, the Kenyan Barbie. I absolutely adored her because of her more tribal outfit, I guess you would call it. I'm not sure, but it's so neat. And then her hair was short. And look at her big eyes, the way her face is made. I love it. That's a more normal representation. Again, not just turning Barbie's skin from different colors. She is top of one of my favorites. Lucille Ball. Not really into buying all of them, nor do I love Lucille Ball, but I absolutely love this dress. I loved her face and her headpiece. And I must climb over my darling sidekick, who is always near my side. Then we have Ken as the Prince in African American again. I loved him for the same reason I love the Kenyan one with the short hair, real hair instead of formed. His outfit is stunning. And that swan, had to have him. This one is jewel hair. You can tell when I was in Canada. Get lots of dolls with the international languages. I believe, up until last I looked, she has the longest hair ever made for a Barbie. So I do like mermaids, that's true, but that was just awesome detail. This one, Brandy, oh, I love this one. For one, she's Brandy, and at the time Brandy was pretty amazing. But if you look at her hair has got the teeniest weeniest little braids, the way she used to do her hair. That was so different, so unique, as is her face mold. Had to have her. I'm not even sure if she's Mattel. Yeah, she is. But oh, she was a dear. This one was some Valentine's series from Hallmark, I believe. Again, we just get into my love of the big dresses. Another Valentine's one. Frou. We've done lots of costume parties where I used to work, and I have made some pretty spectacular dresses that are like this in the big style. And that one was just gorgeous. What is she? She's a French lady, I think. French. But again, it just comes down to her dress being fantastic. Now, how can I reach up here? Well, I can't very well. Well, there we have Glinda. She came. I'm not sure where I bought her because I don't see international. I do remember I got her from a Toys R Us. She was the best first release of all of them. I think at that time she cost like $70, which was a ton of money. I remember my friend making fun of me and I was like, too bad. That's what I like. It's what I'm getting. And she's the one that's got the awesome full dress and that awesome, very fancy headpiece. Wizard of Oz, she was my favorite. And of course I love the big dress. So then we have a few more. Holiday Angels. Just love the dress. Interesting that these have been carried around. They've only been displayed twice until now. These have gone back and forth across country and even been shipped as checked luggage to get where they had to go. I'm so delighted when I walk in here and see these out and showing. And then we got the rest of the dollhouse, of course, the Monster High stuff. Some more, what do they call these one? Dolls of the World. Of course, I just love the diversity of them, which made each and every single outfit, mold, skin color, hair design, all different. And probably, if I ever bought more Barbies, these would be the ones I would want the most. It's probably more of these, which you can start to see the influence of why I fell so in love with Monster High, because these are gorgeous. So what do we got? We got Ireland, England, ancient Greece, Cambodia. Look at that. Love it. I wish I could get closer. And Princess of Japan. So I hope you have enjoyed looking at my Barbie collection, which isn't a lot in the whole scheme of Barbie collections, but it's something that's been dear to me and has influenced me and just brings me joy. And I hope that whatever you need to do in life and whatever brings you joy, you just go for it. Be who you are. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. And don't forget to check out our big video of the Monster Eye house if you ever get a chance.